Hi friends, in this talk I would be covering gait cycle and gait abnormalities. Now as we all know it is a very important talk especially related to practical orthopedics, but it is also useful when we see a patient because it is said that many of the lower limb conditions, especially hip conditions, we will be able to reach to a certain diagnosis only by looking into the gait. Mind you, it's a very broad topic and it will take a significant period of time to understand the gait and cycle and its abnormalities. So, within the next 15 to 20 minutes, I would like to highlight the most important things that as a orthopedic resident we all need to know. So, how do we define gait? Gait is rhythmic cyclical movements of the limbs in relationship to the trunk, resulting in forward propulsion of the body. Each word is very important. It is rhythmic, it is cyclical, and it allows an easy propulsion of the body. That's exactly why many of the conditions which cause an abnormality of the gait, and that will be the presenting complaint the patient presents with, because if there is any alteration in the normal way the patient moves, then it is either very painful or the energy expenditure that the patient has to do to walk around is much more compared to what he would have otherwise done to walk normally, and that may be the presenting symptom. Now, if we divide the gait into various subcategories, we have a heel strike, flat foot, mid stance, push off, and then we have acceleration, mid swing, and deceleration. So, as we can see from this slide, in some part of the gait cycle, the limb will be bearing weight, and in the other part, it will not be bearing weight. So, in its entire gait cycle, if we divide it into various components, the heel strike, foot flat, mid stance, and push off, in all of these, we can see that that particular limb is bearing weight, and acceleration, mid swing, and deceleration, the patient is not bearing weight on that particular limb.